What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to LR Live. It's your boy Luke Rosano back with another live stream. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you guys are having a great evening. In tonight's broadcast, we got the Toronto Raptors taking on the Utah Jazz. And yeah, this is going to be a tough game. As you guys heard the news, no OG Anunoby for tonight. He's going to be out a while. He has a hip injury, so next man up mentality. Raptors are going to rock their old look back with a center playing. Khem Birch is going to start. And the Raptors are big underdogs tonight, guys. The Raptors are 10.5-point dogs, and this is not going to be an easy game to win. Utah is a great team. They just blew out the Sixers last night, I believe, or was the night before. So this is going to be a tough game. This is not going to be an easy game at all. And we will see how the Raptors look without OG Anunoby. Big loss, man. He was one of their best players, obviously. Best scorer. He was balling. He was on pace to becoming an all-star, in my opinion. So you lose OG. Now we'll see how this Raptors team responds. It's not going to be easy for them. Obviously, tonight they got the Jazz, and they got the Kings tomorrow, and then the Warriors on Sunday. So hopefully the Raptors don't falter, and hopefully they can somewhat stay afloat, because this is going to be a tough stretch of games without one of their best players in OG Anunoby. So we'll see if the Raptors can pull off the upset tonight. They're going to have to get their defense back on track. I mean, it has been abysmal these last couple of games. But hopefully the Raptors can somehow keep this game close tonight. Siakam, let's see if he can have a big game. Let's see if the non-small ball lineup will work. And let's see if the Raptors can get some big contributions from a Fred VanVleet, from a Gary Trent Jr., and then, of course, the Khem Birch, who will be starting tonight. So the Raptors have looked good with Khem Birch as a starter. Let's see if that's the case tonight. So it's going to be interesting, guys. I don't know what to expect. This could go one of a couple different directions. I mean, it could be a blowout, or it could be a close game, or who knows. Maybe the Raptors can shock the world and come away with a big-time win at Salt Lake City. But nonetheless, it's going to be an interesting game, guys. So we'll see what happens. Everybody spike that like button. Let's go, guys. Spike that like button. Sub to the channel if you aren't new. Let's get this number to 25.4K. Share the stream. Like it up. Sub it up. Let's have a good stream either way. And let's watch some Raptors basketball together. What's going on, Rift? What's going on, Talk Raps with the Don Day? B. Scotty says, what's going on? Ace Coin says, let's pull off an upset. Abbas says, we'll be tough without OG. Who's got the money on the upset? Plus 10.5. I'll take plus 10.5 tonight. I mean, I think it's a lot of points. Vegas doesn't think the Raptors are going to keep this game anywhere close. What's up, Kobe? What's going on, Eder? What's going on, Ultra? North, what's going on? We got B Funny. This is going to be good. This is BF. Utah Jazz. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing, man? Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. Everybody sub to the channel. Let's try to get 100 likes before the game even starts. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. But yeah, guys, what do you think's gonna be? What do you think's gonna be the score tonight? What do you think's gonna happen? You're going to make some in-play bets? Yeah, man. Sprinkle some money. Why not? Moses, what's going on, buddy? I have them winning 105-104. Damn, you got a close game, bro. You got a 1-point game. That'd be nuts if the Raptors can somehow pull off that win. But we'll see, guys. We'll see if the Raptors can win tonight. I'm just hoping for a close game. I don't want to see a blowout, really. I just hope we get a close game. So hopefully we get that. What's going on, Jay? Jay in the house. What's going on, man? Sending love from Newfoundland. Hey, appreciate you, Noah. Appreciate you. I know it's a late game, guys, so I do appreciate those of you who are going to be in here watching this game with me. So I do appreciate that. Spike the like button, guys. Again, please. It helps the algorithm a ton, and it's absolutely free. I want a Scotty 30 bomb. Yeah, one of the silver lining with OG being out is that Scotty Barnes is going to have a lot more touches. and he's going to have more of an increased role. So hopefully Scotty Barnes has a big-time game tonight. I mean, this is the opportunity for him to have that, right? So it's 10:37 right now where you're at. Yeah, I don't know. These late games ain't it, man. I don't know if you guys like these late games or not. I personally am not a fan of these late games. I like when the Raptors play at 7, 7:30. That's the best. Nothing can ever beat that. Still early here in Alberta. Let's go Rosano gang. Do you think the Raptors will win or lose? I think they'll lose tonight. But like I said, I'm hoping they at least keep this game close. OG being out gonna suck, but hopefully we can have some guys step up. Appreciate you, Walking Legend. All right, guys, it is game time here in Salt Lake City. We got Van Vliet, Gary Trent Jr., Scotty Barnes, Siakam, and Birch. I like this lineup. No small ball. F small ball. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. So the lineups are announced, and it's time to get this game underway. 0-5 with Siakam tonight. Could be. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, hopefully OG can come back sooner rather than later, man. I know they said a while. I don't know how long that is. Is that a couple weeks? Is that a couple months? Who knows? But I do know those hip flex or what do they call it? A hip pointer? Those are pretty delicate injuries. So, Siakam going to be out of the league in a couple years, says Mikey. What's going on, Justin? Let's go Raptors. We got the Birch all the way. All right, let's see Siakam have a big game. I mean, if there's ever a time we need a 30-piece from Siakam, it's tonight. Ruin, what's going on? Appreciate you guys joining the stream. Hit that like button, subscribe. This game is underway. Salt Lake City, Utah, taking on the Toronto Raptors. Wow, man. Ace coin, dude. I'm telling you, you got your own gold mine over there, bro. Holy smokes, man. Tell me you're rich without saying you're not rich. Like, bro, you are incredible, man. God bless your soul. Seriously, man. This guy's dropping $100 like it's $1. You are the man, bro. Thank you so much, man. Let's get some dono hype in this chat for Ace Coin. This dude, honestly, always makes my day, man. He is the GOAT. The absolute GOAT. Thank you so much, sir. Here is Barnes for 3. Can't get it to go. Barnes gets it right back. Gives it to Gary Trent Jr. Give it to Siakam. Here's Siakam. Spin. Siakam gets blocked by Gobert. Not a good start for Toronto. What did I say? Yeah, bro. You foreshadowed it. This guy foreshadowed it. Here's Gobert inside. Gobert flips it up and in. And the Jazz lead 2-zip. Might need to get this game to win for Christmas shopping. Vi Jazz, says Leedson. Here's Gary. Gary Trent Jr. gives it to Ken Birch. Here is Van Vliet. Van Vliet, free throw line. J, in and out. Gigantic dono hype. Yeah, literally, man. Gigantic dono hype indeed. All right, here are the Jazz guys with the ball. Nice steal there by Ken Birch. It's a 3-on-2. Nice. 2-man game. Counted and won. Natalie is reffing this game, so we'll see what that means for this game. Here we go with Siakam, says Fitness. Leadson, if you are new, please subscribe. What's going on, Pauline? How you doing? The Ken Birch effect already. Already in full effect. Great win for Canada on Tuesday. Mexico salty. All right, we are tied up at 2 here, guys. Game just started. Smash that like button and sub to the channel if you are new. We got the Jazz and Raptors underway. That 3-0 good from Donovan Mitchell. Raptors 10.5-point dogs. Can they win tonight and upset Utah? Gary Trent Jr., nice shot. Gets it to go. And it's 4-2 Raps. Don't give me any ideas, Fitness. Is it just me or does this coloring look weird? It's like a blue tint looking color. As that's going to be another turnover on the Jazz. Raptors with the ball. It is imperative that they get off to a great start tonight. I mean, if these guys can open this game off with that same type of energy they had against Portland, huge. That shot is blocked. Oh, and Fred VanVleet gets a backhand one. VanVleet and one. This is B Scotty. We got 30 likes in here, guys. Try to get to 100 as Fred VanVleet hits the free throw. What's going on, Marsha? Yes, the color looks off. Yeah, no, there's definitely a tint. I see it tonight. There's definitely a tint. It looks like it's a tint of blue. It looks pretty weird. It's like you're wearing blue glasses or something. Like those Wonderland glasses. I guess it's all that blue. All that blue with the arena light is creating this tint. But I definitely see it. I see it tonight. Nine 0 run for the Raptors. 9-2, guys. Don't look now, but the Raptors are up 9-2. Royce O'Neal hits the three. What's going on? The cash on. Yeah, we know that Utah likes to take the threes. We know they like taking those 3-point shots. There you go. Garrett Trent Jr. gets a three of his own. It is 12-8. Raps 1 of 4 from 3. Jazz 2 of 4. What's going on, Elias? Rudy Gobert throws it down. The Jazz can get up and down the court. They can score quickly. Yeah, defense has to come through tonight. Here's Siakam. Siakam. Spin. Siakam. Nice pass to Birch. And Birch, he's usually automatic from in and around the paint. Gets that one to go. Here's Royce O'Neal for three. He is feeling it. Royce O'Neal, trifecta. I mean, the Jazz are good, and they've always had these great regular seasons, but until they can prove that they can win in the playoffs, I mean, I'm not really buying into this team's hype. As that alley-oop is thrown down, man, the Jazz literally score in bunches. They were just down 9-2 what feels like a second ago. And here they are with a 1-point lead. This team can put up points. Here's Scotty Barnes. Good defense there. That's stripped away. Barnes, couple of turnovers in his last couple of games. Uncharacteristic turnovers. Bogdanovich all day to shoot this one. And that's going to be no good. And we're going to have a quick timeout in this one. Fast-paced start here in Utah. Wow, the Cavaliers are beating the Warriors right now, guys. 81-68. Imagine they upset them. That'd be huge. All right, guys, so we got our first commercial break of the night. Everybody smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Please subscribe as well and ring that bell. Chris, what's going on? We got Alan. Hey, thank you for becoming an All-Star channel member. Ace Coin. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We got another channel member in the house. Get some channel member hype. Remember, guys, you can become a channel member as well by hitting that join button. I got 2 tiers going on. We got All-Star and Superstar channel memberships. So if you're able to become a channel member, it'd be dope if you can. What are your thoughts on Canada's win over Mexico? Big time win, man. Big time win. It's looking like Canada's dream of making it to a World Cup. It could come true. It is so close to coming true. Why is the Subway in the chicken sandwich club? Wait, what? Notice how like 4 straight Utah buckets came from overhelping, leading to an open 3. Yup. Yeah, 2-1 on Tuesday. Well, here's one of them right here. Yeah, they overhelped. Boom. Raptors are trying to force this double team, and it's burning them right now. The Jazz have had at least 2 to 3 open looks from 3. All right, guys, just under 7 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Here are the Raptors with the ball, down by 1. Here's Birch inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Birch gets it right back. Birch gives it to Fred VanVleet. Here's VanVleet. VanVleet back to Birch. Birch gives it to Siakam. Siakam steps into it, shoots, misses. Barnes offensive board. Gives it to Birch. Birch. And he is sure-handed when it comes to those baby hooks. And this is how it helps, having a guy like Birch in the lineup. Look at that. Lead NBA in offensive rebounds are the Raptors. Oh, isn't that a travel? That was a walk. Hassan Whiteside is on the Jazz? Since when? Raptors without 3 guys tonight. They're without 3 players. OG, Yuta, and Achua. Here's Birch again. Oh, he is so good inside, man. Give the ball to Ken Birch. He can make those shots all night long. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Great defense by the Raptors. That's what I'm talking about. That is when their defense is so dangerous. Fred VanVleet now draws the foul. There you go. Get some stops, and it opens things up on the other end. Hey, thank you for upgrading to Superstar, man. Appreciate you. Ace Coin. Birch Steel. Luca, do you watch European football? Yeah, I do. Birch Baby, says Magnetic. I told you we need a center. Yeah, I've been trying to say it all along, man. Like, small ball wasn't it. And Raptors showing us why they are much better with a true center and a true big out there. Yup, look better when we play traditional. So much better. Yeah, like if Nick Nurse does not start Birch every game, I don't know what the deal is. Because clearly this team is better when they play traditional basketball. As that's another turnover. There you go. But the thing is, you're going to have to bench Gary Trent Jr. or Barnes when OG comes back if you want to keep traditional. So that's when the tough decision is going to have to be made. Do you think Montreal deserves an NBA team? That would be pretty dope to see Montreal have a team. I think Canada deserves a second NBA team. Wish we brought JV back and had that chance in the offseason. Yeah, man. The Raptors could use a JV right now. Appreciate you, Bubs. Thank you. All right, guys. Raptors lead by 3 with the ball. We got under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Step back 3. And it is good. The Raptors look very good in this opening quarter so far. They're on a 7-0 run. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Oh. Fred VanVleet can't believe it. I thought that was going to be a clean steal. What's going on, Dramatic? How you doing, my guy? Man, Raptors had some good value tonight if you took them as a straight-up dog. Let's be real. As Whiteside underneath throws it down. We know the Jazz can erupt at any time, so Raptors just got to keep applying the pressure. That shot tough. Outlet pass. Oh, look at Clarkson. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, that takes balls. This guy backpedaled like 3 steps to find the 3-point line and hit that. That is such a tough shot. Not only to backpedal like that, but to know you're behind the 3-point line and just get it up. That is a tough make from Jordan Clarkson. Here's Fred VanVleet now. Fred VanVleet inside. Fred spins, puts it up, and that is short. Rebound goes to Boucher. Barnes now steps into it. Barnes, and that is a nice looking shot from Barnes. Raptors have 6 offensive rebounds so far. Here come the Raps. Delano Banton to Fred. Oh, what a pass! But a clean block from Whiteside. He took Boucher out. Wow. And look at Boucher. Boucher's wide open. Cherry pick. Oh, they didn't get it to him. It's a 1-point game. That was a big boy block. Oh, what is Fred doing? He's out of control right now. I got to look at a replay, man. Boucher went flying. How is there no contact there? Nick Nurse is going to get a T, watch. Wow. That was a lot of contact on initial look. The refs did not call it, and the Jazz made them pay on the other end. All right, well, this game's pretty interesting. Pretty exciting so far. All right, guys, we are in another commercial break. Highly entertaining first quarter. Everybody spike that like button. Let's get 100 likes in the stream. Smash that like button. If we got anybody new in here, sub it up, guys. We just hit 25.3K. We're on the road to 26K. If all y'all can hit that subscribe button, that'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you ring the bell for Raptors and NBA content. The refs don't want us winning the game ever again. Are we really going to start a soccer debate in here? Elias? Good luck tonight, man. Sending some love from a Utah fan. Hey, Clark, appreciate you, man. Thank you for that $5 dono, bro. Appreciate you, Clark. I'll subscribe if you say go Jazz. I can, man. I'm a neutral broadcaster tonight. I don't even say go Raptors a lot, do I? I haven't said it so far. Boucher needs to muscle up. I think that's his body, though, man. Like, I don't think he's going to get significantly bigger than he is now. I think that's it for Boucher. That's his body type. I saw a hypothetical trade with Dragic and Boucher. And it'll be interesting to see what the Raptors do with those guys down the stretch. Because obviously Dragic isn't going to play. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Dragic and Boucher. I don't think is gonna get moved. They're not trading Boucher, especially this season. But Dragic, I think it's only a matter of time until he does get dealt. But who it's for, I don't know. I mean, it could be the Mavericks potentially, but who knows what kind of deal that would be as Ingles gets it to go. I don't know. I don't live there, Kamichi. Hey Luca, how are you? Just back from seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife. Hey, nice David. How's that movie? Wow, Clarkson is a bucket. This dude, another three. Vancouver, Montreal, Seattle will soon get an NBA team. Ingles intercepts it. Ingles, Gobert. Look at this ball movement from Utah. Man, that's going to be a travel. Man, I haven't watched a good movie in a while. I watch too much sports. Sometimes I got to take a break from sports and just watch something that's non-sports related. But it's hard for me to do that. I'm like always watching sports stuff. I love you. Thanks for the love, Blake. Luca, I had my first basketball team tryout. Awesome, man. How'd it go? Nate says Leafs win. Seattle and Las Vegas first. Trade Dragic for Suggs. That's even. Here's Flynn. Flynn's getting some run tonight. Boucher for three. Again, I said it before. I do not like Chris Boucher's jump shot, man. It is such an unorthodox release and shot that I just don't see it having longevity in the NBA. Like, he's got to change that shot, I think, as that three is good on the other end. Like, I just don't like the release. Rudy Gay's on the Jazz? Man, I had no idea the Jazz had these guys like Whiteside and Gay. Obviously, I wasn't following the Jazz's offseason. Oh, Banton, what a move. And that's going to be off Boucher, out of bounds. So Boucher, got to grab that. I mean, there's a little bit, there was a lot of zip on that pass from Banton. Has Siakam even scored tonight? Siakam has not scored. He is 0 for 2. Yeah, apparently the Jazz have everybody. Here's Rudy Gay, ex-Raptor. I forgot. Yeah, ex-Raptor Rudy Gay. Another block. Chris Boucher is getting beat up in this quarter, man. He's got 2 blocks and a couple of misses to his name, and Chris Boucher is happy to see the first quarter come to an end because that was a rough quarter for him. What's going on, Jose? Boucher's trash. Luca, what's going on? Driving home from Vaughn. Hey, touches in the hood. What's going on, Thunder Gaming? Boucher is getting bullied, man. So, yeah, you remember I said the Cavaliers were up big over the Warriors? Yeah, that changed. Warriors up by 2 now. Boucher needs to get with the program. 32 points is too much, man. Where's our defense? Our second unit gives up points too easily. Defense is trash right now, man. It's playing really poorly. You're not going to win games when you're giving up this many points, especially against a good Jazz team. I honestly do not know where that defensive identity went. Like, the Raptors were so good for those 5 games during that 5-game win streak, and I don't know what's happened since. Steven, what's going on? Let's get these likes up, guys. Get 100 likes in the stream. Everybody spike like that like button if you are in here. And please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. We got a 5-point game on hand. We got a 5-point game. Yeah, Robbie Ray won the Cy Young. Ace, you're so cool. I told you guys this road trip determines our season. It's not going well. Well, we know you get down in a hole quick, and it's tough to get out of it. So I agree, man. This is a crucial next couple of games for the Raptors. They're one game under 500. They got 4 tough games coming up, including tonight. They got to try to get going here as Siakam gets on the board for the first time tonight. I feel uneasy every time Siakam's out there, says Jax for life. The 3 ball is what the Jazz live by, man. Oh my goodness. We saw it last year and even this season. This team hits a lot of 3s. Here's Delano Banton out of Siakam. Siakam scores up for 3. No good. Luca, would you watch the modern NBA or the old classic NBA in your opinion? I mean, both eras are great. I mean, I didn't really get to watch the old classic NBA just through YouTube highlights, but yeah. Why is Boucher trying to go coast to coast to the rim when Rudy's on the floor? That's just not smart basketball. Hey, Luca, pray for me. I'm getting my shot on Monday morning. My job requires it now. Don't worry, Asia. It's not a big deal. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. If Siakam instead of OG got injured, that would be great. Here's Clarkson. Rudy's going to eat all night. Looks like Utah's going on a run. 3-point frenzy from the Jazz. Yeah, Raptors got to weather this storm because the Jazz can blow this game wide open in a heartbeat. We've seen it before. Six-point game. Here's Ingles for 3. He's got another weird-looking shot. That misses. Here is Malachi Flynn. Mihailuk. This is a game where Mihailuk's got to get some buckets, especially some 3s. Oh, Boucher. He is struggling right now. You got to make that. Right now, Boucher cannot get into the rhythm of this game. And this is the type of game where the Raptors need their bench. I mean, Nick Nurse can't keep logging the starters 38 minutes. Close to 40 minutes. The bench is going to have to give these guys some relief. And how is Rudy Gay torching the Raptors of all people? And this game is starting to get out of hand. What did I say, guys? The Jazz can blow the brakes off in any minute. And right now, it's an 11-point game, 9-point game, thanks to that incredible bucket from Banton. What's going on, Sam? Jazz are going crazy right now. Well, guys, I will say this. I know there's a lot of game left, but did you really think the Raptors were going to win tonight, given everything that happened? I mean, I didn't really set my expectations high too much, but I do want to see a close game. I do not want to see a one-sided blowout. Rudy Gay's getting his revenge. Our defense is not good. Teams are exploiting our overhelping D. What are you thinking of Boucher? He's got to step up, man. It's not been good. It's not been good at all. The lone bright spot has been Delano Banton from off the bench. Raptors got to get some production from the bench. Malachi for 3. There you go. Let the kid get some touches. Let him get some shots. Because Malachi can actually hit the 3, man. He can actually get his offense going. Here are the Jazz now up by 6. Raptors able to cut it. Clarkson no good. Raptors get a stop. Wow, that's going to be a foul. Jeff Nyman says, need to stay within the 10.5 and stay under 215. I like the plus 10.5. But basketball is weird like that. I mean, you could be tied, and then all of a sudden the team goes on a run, and you lose. I just learned that PJ Tucker was drafted by the Raptors. Where's the foul? Yeah, there's no relevance right now with PJ Tucker being brought up to this conversation. Here's Flynn. Gives it a Birch. Birch can't get it to go, and he is fouled. Yeah, I've been streaming all these games, man. So, I don't know. Make sure you turn that bell on so you get notified when I go live. But, yeah, I've not missed the game. I might miss tomorrow night's game, actually. I'll be a game time decision. I don't know if we'll be home in time. I mean, the game does start at 10, but I might actually miss tomorrow's game. As Ken Birch gets the first free throw. Looks like the Heat are going to take care of business against the Wizards. And Ken Birch makes his free throws. Making your free throws is key. 6-point game, guys. Yeah, very true. The Jazz do find themselves in that Raptor territory from a few years back, having a lot of great regular seasons, but they just can't get it going in the playoffs. This guy just called him ICP. I'm done. That shot no good. Here's Flynn now. Flynn gives it a Birch. Flynn letting it fly. And he airballs that 3. Had a good look. Bogdanovich now has it stripped away. There you go. There's that defensive pressure. And Siakam is fouled. Look at that play in slow-mo. Siakam's all smiles. All right, we got 7:15 left here in the second quarter. Jazz 44, Raptors 38. And here is Malachi Flynn with the basketball. Take care, John. Howard Man says Utah is legit. They are legit, but they got to prove it to me in the playoffs before I seriously consider them a title favorite. I mean, this is a team that we know they do always have good regular seasons, but how do they look in the playoffs? We've seen a couple of shortcomings. As Ken Birch gets it to go, it's a 4-point game. Patriots up 13-0. Yeah, that game's done already. Here is Donovan Mitchell for three, no good. Jordan Clarkson races out for the rebound. Here's Clarkson, spins. Clarkson, good defense again. The Raptors forcing turnovers. You love to see it. And that time it was Barnes and Flynn helping out. Raptors cut it to 4, and they are hanging around here in Salt Lake City. And like I said at the top of the broadcast, that's all you can ask for against a good team is just to hang around and have a chance. You have similarities of Luka physically, brother. Haha. Who? Nah, Patriots are killing it, man. That's a dark horse team. You talk about a dark horse team to put some money on. Patriots are looking really good right now. When will Rudy Gay play? Well, he's been the Jazz's best player tonight. Raptors need Vince LaSalle. Facts, buddy. All right, guys. We are midway through the second here. I need all y'all to come through with a spike like. Let's get this broadcast to 100 likes. Get this video to 100 likes. And guys, please subscribe to the channel. Jazz fans, come through by subscribing. Raptors fans, subscribe as well. I talk Raps and NBA content as well, so you definitely want to subscribe for more live streams and videos. All my new people in here, definitely subscribe. Give this channel a chance. Let's hit 25.4K. We need Rudy Gay for the last shot. Amazing how both of our offense and defense stabilize as soon as the starters, particularly Barnes, checks in. This is what Nurse needs to do for the rest of the season. Start Birch and bench either Barnes or Trent. I say Barnes when Anunoby returns. All right, guys, let's see if the Raptors can close out the second quarter strong, doing a good job of getting back into this game. And Ken Birch has been a huge boost. We see him. He is leading the Raptors right now with 12 points, all coming around the bucket. And he has turned into an automatic bucket from inside for the Raps. And there's another one. There's another one. Sure-handed. Ken Birch is single-handedly bringing the Raptors back into this game. Unbelievable. Start the man. Damn it, start the man. Finally, he is showing Nick Nurse and this team how valuable he is when he gets minutes and he starts. Here's Van Vliet now. Can he get it going? Van Vliet, tough shot. And Bogdanovich going to be called for the foul. If we could get Freddie going, the Raptors are going to have a good chance, man. But they got to get Fred and Siakam going. Siakam's only got 2 points. Fred's got 5. Fred VanVleet makes the first free throw. Where did you see that, Nate? I need a source. I doubt that's true. OMG, Raptors are about to make me some money. Would you take straight up or point spread? Royce O'Neal, no good. Oh, Whiteside. He is a big, big dude. I think the Raptors were rumors to get Whiteside at one point. All right, guys, it's a 4-point game. Raptors hanging around here on the road. Here's Gary Trent Jr. now. He gives it a Birch, gives it a Van Vliet. Van Vliet, good look from 3, and he cans it. Fred Van Vliet makes this a 1-point game. He's got 10, and he's starting to get it going. Here's Mitchell for 3, and he answers. Donovan Mitchell is an instant bucket. Yeah, I'll try wood if the opportunity ever came about again. 1-point game. Well, it's actually a 4-point game now. Here are the Raptors with the ball. Here's Fred Van Vliet with it. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. He's going to step back here for 3, and he is feeling it. Onions, baby, onions. Fred Van Vliet is in the zone. He's got 13. After starting slow, he has picked it up. And Mitchell trying to respond. He doesn't even hit the rim. Here's Van Vliet. He check. Fred looking to get another shot up. He gets it. Oh, and Fred Van Vliet looking like Stephen Curry out there. He gives the Raptors, I believe, their first lead of the game. Or no, not their first lead of the game because they led 9-2, but he gives the Raptors the lead here in the second quarter. Fred Van Vliet, shoot your shot, man. Shoot your shot. He is automatic like that. When Fred is in the zone and he's looking for his 3, he's going to hit that shot, man. You already knew once he created a little bit of separation, that shot was going down. What a guy. What a guy. All right, guys. So the Raptors, they were a 10.5-point dog tonight. And right now, they are playing really well. They got the lead. This team, I don't want to jinx it, but they look a lot better playing this traditional lineup. Hey, we got Ace Coin with another $50 dono. I swear, man, Ace Coin is going to make me go into some early retirement here, man. This dude is blessed, guys. I need all of y'all to show some love to Ace Coin, who is carrying the donos every single stream. This dude, unbelievable, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. This is listen, this is a game that if the Raptors can stay in it, I think they got a chance. I think they do. Fred Van Vliet energizing this team right now. Raptors lead by 2, guys. Can they end this quarter strong? This guy just grabbed Raptors money line as Rudy Gobert puts it off glass, 53-53. Spike like that like button, guys. Let's get 100 likes in the stream, man. Let's get 100 likes before the end of the quarter. Everybody spike like the like. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Let's hit 25.4K. Here we go, guys. Fred VanVleet missed the shot. Everybody sub it up, like it up, and stick around for more future broadcasts and live streams. Here's Donovan Mitchell inside. Donovan Mitchell can't get it to go. He is fouled. Oh, man. Donovan Mitchell going to head to the line here. We got 3:43 left, and he hits the first free throw. I really appreciate all of you in the stream right now. This is Raptors and Jazz. Raptors' second game on this West Coast trip. They got the Kings tomorrow night, and they got the Warriors on Sunday. I'm definitely going to be doing the Warriors game on Sunday, so make sure you guys join me for that one. Hit that like and subscribe as Donovan Mitchell hits both free throws. So we got a 2-point game here. Raptors looking to end this quarter out strong. You look at the Jazz led by Quinn Snyder, 8th season. Wow, it's already been 8 seasons. Snyder's been the coach of the Jazz, man. Time's flying. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Step back shot. It's good. He's got a long shelf life. I mean, he has not done anything in the playoffs. I know this Jazz team has come a long way in those 8 years, but, I mean, he's definitely on the hot seat. If the Jazz don't at least make it, I would say, to a conference finals this year. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan, hop steps, gives it to Bogdanovich for 3. No good. Raptors catching a break. Here's Barnes now. Barnes finds Malachi Flynn for 3. Catch and shoot. No good. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell. Inside. Mitchell trying to draw the foul. Doesn't get the call, but gets the bucket. Tough shot by Mitchell. Gary. Nice. He faked the shot and then went underneath with that little finger roll. Oh, great defense by Fred. He just picked his pocket cleanly. That is some alpha stuff right there. The way Fred just cleanly picked off that basketball was epic. And that 3 no good from Bogdanovich. Raptors now up 2 with the ball. Here's Flynn. Flynn inside. Flynn gets blocked. And here come the Jazz now. They got numbers. Oh, nice pass by Gobert. That was a beautiful sequence from the Jazz. Yeah, well, Siakam was only got 2 points, just. 59-59. This has been a fun game. Both defenses hurting right now. As Gary Trent Jr. off-balance shot is good. 61-59. I hope you guys took the over in this one. The over has been a theme in the last couple of Raptors games. Bogdanovich got his pocket picked initially, but able to retrieve it. Gets the bucket. 61-61. High scoring first half here. Gary for 3. And he hits the front of the rim. We got 220 people in the chat, man. Let's go, guys. We got 222 people in the chat. All 220 of y'all. Please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Jazz fans, come through by subscribing. Raps fans as well. And let's get this stream to 100 likes, guys. Come on, we're about 11 away. Everybody spike like that like button if you're in here. And that is going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Jazz. Actually, I just remembered right now. Didn't OG get into a fight with Rudy Gobert last time? Last time the Raptors were at or played the Jazz? Not the last time, but when it was the pandemic. Deep three, no good. Siakam's back into the game. He bats it. He comes up with it, and here he is. Raptors going to slow it down. No need to rush this. You can settle for the last shot of the half. Siakam, only 2 points so far in this game on 1 of 4 shooting. Has the ball, and he's got Gobert guarding him. Here's Siakam. The switch comes. Oh, nice find. Scotty Barnes puts it off glass with 2 seconds left. And the Raptors lead by 2. And Mitchell, he is just going to dribble this out. He does not even care to get a shot up. And the Raptors win the half. Who saw this one coming? The Toronto Raptors, undermanned without OG Anunoby, win the half. And they are up 2 against one of the best teams in the NBA, the 9-5 Utah Jazz. Excellent first half. Raptors playing great. Their defense can definitely use some work. But other than that, they are in this game with a chance to win it. And that's all you can ask for on the road. Wow. I'll take that. I'll take that. 63-61, I'm taking that. Hey, man, I bet on the Raptors cover the spread 10.5. How we looking? It looks really good, John. Thanks for being in here, man. Listen, basketball is weird like that. It can change on a dime, but I like that 10.5. I thought that spread was too high to begin with. I don't, if the Raptors can somehow win this game, that'd be excellent. But I think the spread looks pretty clutch, man. The spread looks pretty clutch. So I hope you win that, man. I hope you win that, and I hope it is a close game. Hey, Ace Coin with another 50. Oh my goodness, you beauty. Ace Coin is literally the GOAT, man. I think I gotta put Ace Coin's picture on the stream and just put him on the backdrop or something. I gotta get this guy some free exposure or something, man. This dude is carrying right now. Thank you so much, my guy. Making it rain. I might have to take some of this money and put it into a parlay or something. But thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it, guys. Let's get some love in the chat for Ace Coin. Big Raptors fan, big supporter, and he is just loving life right now, clearly. What's going on, Jeff in the zone? How you doing, man? I'm with you on the Raps plus 10.5 and Grizzlies minus 1.5. Raps money line. I hope you win that too, Jeff. Dude, I'm telling you, man. This Ace Coin, he's built different, man. Holy smokes. I owe this guy a couple beers one day. All right, guys, listen. Great first half. Let's see if the Raptors can keep it up. We are now going to shift into our halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's a late game. Appreciate all of you joining me. And we will get back into the second half of this one. Raptors trying to do the unthinkable and upset the Jazz tonight. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll catch you all again after this halftime show. What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with a Luke on the street. And as you can see, I'm outside of the Scotiabank Arena for the first time in 585 days. The Toronto Raptors will be playing basketball in Toronto, where they belong. Super excited to see this team back in action right here on home soil. And in today's video, I'm going to be going around and interviewing Raptors fans, as there's a ton of Raptors fans around me right now. So I'm going to get their expectations going into this season and much more. All right, we got some Raptors fans here who made the trip from Belgium. Yep. Why did you guys come all the way from Belgium to see the Raptors here?
Yeah, we went to Canada, so we wanted to see one of the biggest teams in the NBA. It's one of the things we have to do here in Toronto. I was a fan when James Harden played for Toronto Raptors, or yeah?
No, James Harden didn't play for the Raptors.
Bruh.
Raptors basketball is back in Toronto. What's your reaction to the team coming back home and playing in front of the Toronto crowd?
It's homecoming, it's unity, it's everything that this country needs right now, that this city needs. The Jays started it off, and tonight you're going to have a filled stadium this is a preseason game.
Yeah.
There has never been this much of a preseason game that has had this much context. So this is a true homecoming. We've all been waiting for years and years for this. Well, 2 years, I guess, but it's an absolute homecoming, and we got to welcome our boys back. It's going to be a beautiful thing today.
What are your expectations for the season?
I have no expectations. I'm just happy the boys are home. Awesome. Win, lose, we're here.
New Raptors season, we're back in Toronto. What do you think, playoffs or not?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got Goran Dragic as a great bench piece, and Scotty Barnes is going to be Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. So.
Yes, of course.
How excited are you that the Raptors are back where they belong in Toronto playing basketball?
Beyond excited, honestly. Like, I've been waiting, forever to come back to a real game. Yeah, it feels like it's been so long. I'm really, really excited.
All right, what's your name?
My name's Chloe.
Chloe, nice name.
Thank you.
How big of a Raptors fan are you?
Pretty big.
How long have you been following this team for?
I might have bandwagoned in 2019.
Okay, at least you're honest. I see you got the Lowry jersey going.
Yes, I do.
Is he your favorite all-time Raptor?
He is. He's the greatest Raptor of all time.
Okay, so you're saying
I
all
know
the right
that,
things.
yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What's your excitement level about going into the season? Raptors coming back at home in Toronto.
Super excited. Tampa sucks.
Yeah, we're sick of Tampa.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad they're back in Toronto. I think they're gonna have a good season here.
What do you think, playoffs or not?
Oh yeah, we're going to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs, of course.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see another championship?
Anything.
You give up anything?
Anything.
Wow, okay, you're a diehard then.
Oh yeah, come on. Everyone doubts Toronto.
Yeah.
But I think we could do it again.
What are your expectations going in?
Well, it's a little bit of a development year, but I think honestly the season's going to hinge on our defense, to be honest with you. I think if we have a top 10 defense, we could be more than just play in, and we could maybe be a top 6 seed. I think if the defense doesn't work out so well and we're not even top 15, that we might be able to fight for a play-in, but I'm not really having any expectations right now. I'm just enjoying the young guys and seeing how it goes.
Scotty Barnes, what are your thoughts about the youngster?
Yeah.
How excited are you to see him play?
Well, you know what? When a lot of Raptor fans, I remember, were hating on him when we drafted him over Suggs, that really made me really root for the guy, and especially seeing his personality. I was like, Scotty, I'm really excited for him. So we'll see. I think if he could get his shooting down, he could be a really good player.
I'm gonna ask you a couple trivia questions then, just
Okay.
test your sports knowledge. The first one I got here: when did the Raptors come into the league? What year?
94.
95.
90 shit, okay.
There you go. One year off. And then my next question for you is, who's the all-time leader in points for this team?
Leader in points, that's is it Lowry?
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm gonna go with Chris Bosh.
You got some help, but it's DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's still the all-time leader in points. Where are you coming from? You traveling far to watch this game, or?
Yeah, I'm from Israel.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my first Raptors game.
Wow, first Raptors game. Hopefully they win, and hopefully you're back for many more.
Yeah, of course.
What are your expectations for the Raptors going into the season, coming back home to Toronto?
It's a lot different than last season. They're finally back home. I think a lot of us fans, they expect the Raptors to do a lot better this year, since we do have 10,000 fans in the stadium. Doesn't matter how they play. I think most of us fans are just happy they're back, happy to watch the Raptors again, and yeah.
I'm actually gonna ask you a couple of trivia questions. Is that cool? And either of you can answer. So first question I got for all of you: what year did the Raptors come into the league?
Oh shoot, that's
Anybody can answer.
1995.
Ding, 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 1-0. Okay, next question here: who's the all-time leader in points for this franchise?
it should be DeMar DeRozan.
Ding, 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 1-1. All right, the tiebreaker. I guess I gotta come up with one more on the spot so we could determine it. All right, first one to get this. What year did the Raptors win their first Atlantic Division title?
2014.
I think it was 2015.
2007.
Here your first sleeper pick. We're going to the second round of the playoffs.
I just want to say Chris Boucher and my most improved player.
Who's your favorite player on this current Raptors team?
I'm really excited to see Scotty Barnes. I think he's going to be really interesting to watch. He seems to have quite a character to him, so I'm excited to see just how he develops on the team and what kind of Masai has planned.
What's your boldest prediction for the season?
The boldest would be that we come back and win the championship. So let's hope. We'll see what happens.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see another championship won? You have to give one thing up. What would you give up?
Oh, God. Alcohol?
I'm going to ask you to rank some players on this team from 1 to 10.
boy, okay.
So it's going to be interesting. The first player, Scotty Barnes. How would you rank the youngster, the rookie?
Scale from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
So we're saying
So 10, you're saying, yeah, he's like a LeBron James. And 1, you're saying he's terrible.
not quite LeBron James. So I would say right now, as it stands, probably a 5, but the potential to be a lot higher than that.
How about Siakam?
Siakam, I'd give a good 8.2.
Fred VanVleet?
I'm going to rank him exactly the same as Pascal, 8.2, right there.
Goran Dragic.
Ooh, well, after what he said this summer, I got to think about it. I think he's got the potential to be a nice off-the-bench piece, but I'll say about a 4.
OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby, I'm going to say 7.5.
Nice. Vince LaSalle.
Who's Vince LaSalle? I missed that name on the roster.
So Vince LaSalle's not on the Raptors, so that's how I know you're a true fan. Good job. Good job. Keeping you on your feet. You're ready to rank Vince LaSalle solid 8 though, right?
I could have. I might have.
What kind of year do you see from Siakam? Obviously, he's going to come off that surgery, and you hope to see him back into the mix. How do you see him playing this year?
Well, he'll get back into it. I feel like by maybe mid-season, he'll try to get his groove back, right? So, yeah, I'm expecting just his casual year for him.
Lastly, playoffs or nah?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Laura.
I love the accent, Laura. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from London.
Ooh, London. So what are you doing here in Toronto for the Raptors' first Toronto home game in what feels like forever?
I just started my master's at U of T, so yeah.
Awesome. Are you a big Raptors fan?
Do you know what? I'm not, but since I moved here, I said one of the things I was going to do is take off all the games, so I am now.
So is this going to be your first game here?
It is, and I actually saw some of the players out at regulars the other day. I think one of his names was Jamie.
Who's your favorite player on this team?
That's a very good question. I actually don't know any of the names, so
No names at all.
No, I'm gonna learn them tonight though. So
You think Luca Rosano's a good player?
I'm gonna say yes. I think he's.
It's awesome because that's my name.
I think they're definitely gonna go to the playoffs, and I think that they might win the NBA title. Yes.
Whatever you're on, I want some of that. How do you think this team's going to do this year?
You know, I think, of course, with Lowry leaving and everything, we definitely have a younger core. So the expectations are a little different from the 2019 championship, you know. But still, I think we have a lot of potential, a lot of promise with our rookies, Scotty Barnes, Delano. And especially him being a Ho-Town guy. So I think we have potential. I think we'll do good. Yeah.
Exactly. No, I completely echo my brother's sentiment. I think last year's record wasn't really indicative of how talented we are. Of course, coming again off the championship and with many still pieces from that championship core. So I think we're going to bounce back. I'm hoping we could be a playoff team. But again, the focus should be player development of our young pieces like Scotty Barnes.
Okay, so we got some fans here from Alberta, I believe you told me. So what made you guys make the trip all the way here to catch the Raptors preseason game?
I don't know, just girls trip.
Yeah, it's our first time ever coming to a Raptors or any sort of basketball game, so we thought we'd come check it out.
What's your reaction to the fans gathering for a preseason game like this? They haven't played here in a while, so yeah, what's your reaction to the overall fandom here?
Honestly, it's so good to see people back together.
It feels so nice to see this many people back in a building together. It's great.
So are you guys actually Raptors fans or just pretend Raptors fans? What do you think?
I had a Raptors basketball when I was young.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'm pretend, but...
Who's your favorite player on this team? A player.
Yeah, a player, all of them. Team sport.
Yeah. The whole team.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby.
Yeah, familiar for sure.
Barnes for sure.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see the Raptors win a championship again? Because they won one in 2019. If you guys had to see another championship, what would you give up to see that?
Oh my gosh.
Partying, smoking, drugs, all that stuff.
Oh. I don't don't do
I
those.
give up red wine because I like white better.
Okay.
There.
That's a good answer. Candy.
With Halloween approaching, that's going to be tough. All right, guys, we are back. Second half action underway. Can the Raptors end up winning this game? Right now, they lead by 2. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. The Raptors are actually up by 2 on the road against the Utah Jazz. And here we go, third quarter. About to begin. Raps with the ball. It has begun. Here is Fred VanVleet. Now, Fred VanVleet, he is looking for some help. He's down low. He's going to give it up to Scotty Barnes, who puts up the desperation 3. No good. Another offensive rebound for the Raptors. Another offensive rebound for the Raptors goes to Ken Birch. Siakam for 3. No good. Raptors had 2 opportunities there. And somebody tell the Jazz fans that the game has started, because this crowd is dead right now. I mean, these seats are empty as that three-pointer is good. And the Jazz are up by 1. Look at that. It looks like everybody went home. Everybody's still at that concession stand trying to get some beer, popcorn, whatever, chips, whatever they're selling these days. Raptors got to be careful here. You don't want to lose this game in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, because we know the Raptors sometimes come out sloppy in these second halves. All right, guys, so let's see if the Raptors can keep this game reasonable. Again, just have a chance to win. Get into the fourth quarter with a chance to win. That's all you can ask for in a type of ball game like this. Jazz 66, Raptors 65. Everybody spike like that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new for more live streams. Let's get it, guys. Help the channel grow. This is your channel as much as it is mine. Let's get it. Raptors down 1. Scotty Barnes with the ball. Here's Siakam. Can he get it going? He's been quiet, man. Siakam twists, turns, gets it to go. There you go. It's been a back and forth game. A lot of lead changes. Yeah, game's going to end at like, no, it's going to end at like 11 here on the East Coast. One sec, guys. I got to, one sec. Man, when you stream, it eats up so much battery. I swear my laptop was charged fully like an hour ago. Let's go Spicy P, says Gabe. 68-67, guys. 1-point game. Fred needs to be hypnotized into thinking there are only 2 minutes left. It's crazy how he just gets it going, man, late in the game. Or when they absolutely need him. What's going on, Mart says, let's go Raptors. Raptors with the ball. Here's Siakam. Finds Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. gives it to Siakam. Low block. Here's Siakam now. Loses the basketball. As Mitchell poked it away. Here's Mitchell now with it. Crosses over. And that one deflected right into Siakam's arms. And here's Gary Trent Jr. for 3. It is good. Splash. Let's go. Let's go. Timeout. Raptors. Up 2. What's going on the block, NBA? How you doing, man? Since Fred has that clutch gene. Yeah, man, absolutely. Fred does have that clutch gene, bro. And right now, Gary Trent Jr. is clutching it out. Unbelievable game from him. He's got 22. He leads all Raptor scorers tonight. And if he can get it going, that's a scary sight. So you got to like what you see, guys. Raptors are hanging blow for blow with one of the best teams in the West. They are going punch for punch. This traditional lineup has looked so much better than the small ball. Luka, would you trade Siakam for Simmons? Honestly, man, I wouldn't. I do not like Ben Simmons. I know I'm a fair critic of Pascal Siakam, but I do not like Ben Simmons. And it starts with his attitude. At least Siakam, when he is motivated, he plays hard. Simmons just seems like he's a diva, man. And I don't know what the hell's going on with the guy anymore, but like he's not a guy I want on my basketball team. And he's not a guy who's a winner. I mean, at least Siakam can call himself a winner at the end of the day. He did win a championship. What's going on? Chris Kelly says, let's go, Miami Heat 2021, best on the East Side. Oh, yeah. Guys, I think Siakam can make a game-winning shot if he doesn't spin at the end. Forget about Simmons. We need Shaq. All right, 70-68. Here are the Jazz now. Connolly for 3, short. What's going on, Yusuf? Here's Siakam now. Sideline. Siakam. Spin. Siakam flips it up. Can't finish. Got to make that. He had a good look off the spin. Watch Malachi Flynn hit a buzzer beater tonight. Royce O'Neal gives it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal now going to spot up for 3, and it is good. So the Jazz hit a 3 coming out of the timeout. Hello, NBA fans worldwide. Miami Heat back in effect. He'll get my support when he earns it. 4 points in the third. GTFO. Is anyone else having problems with Sportsnet? No. Here's Conley. Conley flips it up and in, and just like that, the Jazz lead by 3. Toronto wins, says Duke. Duke's in the house. We got 7:59 left here in the third quarter. Gary Trent Jr. with it. He gets a screen from Birch. Here's Birch. Gives it to Van Vliet. 5 on the shot clock. Pick and roll. Van Vliet should have passed it to Birch. Van Vliet's got to put it up at the buzzer. Oh, he almost got it to go. Three doesn't go. Got to box out, though. Here's Royce O'Neal to Bogdanovich for 3. And it's good. Just like that. 6-point game. Come on, man. The Jazz fans are happy because their Jazz are feeling it. It's a 6-point game. Here's Van Vliet. He's got Gobert on him. Let's see if he takes him. Here's Van Vliet. Nice pass. Oh, you got to catch that cleanly. Raptors are beating themselves right now. Good close up by Siakam there. Here come the Jazz up 6. Here's Mitchell going to take it inside. Kicks it out. Here's O'Neal, and that is a travel. Right now, Siakam's got to step up, man. Point blank. He's got 4 points on 2 of 7 shooting. Scotty Barnes got 8. Raptors need Siakam, though. They need Siakam. I mean, you need a guy like Siakam to get double figures tonight. And right now, he's nowhere near that mark. He's got 4 points, and he is struggling. You see it on his face. And I thought Siakam was going to look a lot better going back to a traditional lineup. But right now, he is not playing well. But the Raptors still do have a chance. Despite Siakam's struggles, they have a chance on the road down by 6. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Here's Trent. Trent Jr. backs it up, and he backpedals his way to a jumper as he makes it. The game is still young. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Oh, come on. Thought that was clean. Hero's balling right now. Gary Trent Jr., man, he is single-handedly keeping the Raptors afloat. What a game for him. He is filling in nicely with OG out. Nice pass. Ingles finds Whiteside, who gets it to go and 1. Neil, the scores above my head is 79-72. Jazz on top by 7. Go, says Darcy. Go who? We got Van Vliet on the floor with Barnes, Flynn, Gary, Trent Jr., and Boucher. Fred Van Vliet, what a shot. He circled, he fired, and he connected. And that hook shot is good. Siakam's a number 3 guy getting paid like a number 1, scratching my head. Timeout, Nick Nurse. The Jazz are making their buckets. Listen, Siakam's got to be better in a game like tonight. He's got to be better in a game like this. Because you know you're going up against some heavy hitters. And you need to come alive. And you need to help your teammates. And right now, he's a -6. He does have 5 assists. He's got 3 turnovers, though, and 4 points. He almost has more turnovers than he has assists right now, Siakam. So if the Raptors want to win this game, they need Siakam to step up. Because OG's down. OG's down. He is out. You need to pick up the slack somewhere else. Warriors are the toughest game to play against this weekend. Yeah, man, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough game. If the Raptors somehow win that, that's like winning the NBA championship, straight up. If the Raptors win on Sunday night, I'm popping champagne. I don't care. Your max player can't be doing that. Yeah, exactly, Lion Hunter. And my biggest pet peeve is when, like, you hear people out there overprotect Siakam. It's like, okay, I get it. He's coming back from injury. You want to cut him some slack. You want to give him some leash. But you got to call a spade a spade. How many times do we see the same mistakes being made from a number 1 guy or a max player guy? I'm not going to say number 1 anymore because I think we've established he isn't. I mean, we have more faith in other guys on this team being that number 1. But how infuriating, like Lion Hunter pointed out, when your max guy is missing those easy makes. And he's not making game-winning plays. That's what it comes down to. So it really is frustrating, and I hope we do see a rejuvenation of sorts down the stretch. Because right now, I mean, especially with OG out, a guy like Siakam is going to have to play like he's big time. And he's going to have to play like he did in the last 3 games where he is, you know, filling up the stat sheet. He is contributing offensively. Because the Raptors are going to need some offensive firepower. Especially with OG out. OG was one of their best, if not their best scorer consistently, you know, alongside of Gary Trent Jr. on a nightly basis. That's out of the equation. So where is that offense going to come now? The bench is certainly not going to give it to you. So you need all your starters to be special on any given night. All right, here's Malachi Flynn out here. See how the Raptors respond now. This is a critical stretch of the game. And that is going to be a steal and a foul committed by Van Vliet. Lose the ball. And the Jazz, just like that, have opened up a 9-point lead. And it's tough. You need your offense now to come through. And we'll see what this semi-bench unit can do. Boucher, another brick, man. Oh, man. It's frustrating to watch this guy play, too. Like, we're how many games into the season now, guys? 15. And Boucher's not playing nowhere close to the level that he should be playing at. And I did say 15. Well, this is actually the 16th game. is going to be a good enough sample size. And right now, Boucher, he started the season with this team, and he's not playing. He's not playing up to par at all. All right, Siakam's back in the game, guys. Scotty Barnes going to head to the bench. And Scotty Barnes, he too. He has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists on 4 of 7 shooting. All right, let's see how this lineup looks. We got the starters, basically, and Boucher and Malachi. 3 starters with Malachi and Boucher. Here's Siakam now. He's going to check in on Donovan Mitchell. Here's Fred VanVleet. VanVleet should have passed it to Siakam, but you know Siakam's shot's not falling, so he took it up himself. I'm okay with that from Fred VanVleet because he would have had Siakam wide open for 3. But you know Siakam's struggling right now just as much as we know he is. So Fred, he went into it. He wanted it, and I like that. I like the aggressiveness from VanVleet. And VanVleet makes the first free throw. A lot of your guys are going to bless us. Man, I don't care what anybody says. The Raptors' backcourt has been awesome. Like, Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr., they have been on for most of the season. Like, Gary Trent has been consistent throughout. Fred's maybe had, 1 or 2 off games, but this backcourt has not failed us. Like, these guys are coming through, it seems, night in and night out, along with an OG Anunoby, who unfortunately is injured. So I'm not complaining about those 2-3 individuals. They have been the most consistent producers on this team. And we see it in a game like this. As Siakam gets blocked, we see it in a game like this. That's the reason why the Raptors have a chance, is because of Fred and Gary Trent Jr. As Malachi Flynn, big boy rebound in the line of giants. Here's Fred VanVleet now. Fred attacking, gives it to Malachi. Flynn for 3, no good. All right, Flynn is, he's now 1 of 5 from 3. He cannot hit one right now after hitting the first 2 or the first couple shots. Here's VanVleet now. Drives. Look at Fred, man. You want to talk about an undisputed leader on this team? You want to talk about a guy who I trust right now? Fred VanVleet is a guy I trust because he's making game-winning plays. That's what Fred VanVleet is doing, man. He's making game-winning plays. And right now, he's wearing his heart on his sleeve. And he looks to be the number 1 guy with the way he's playing. Let Fred VanVleet go off. Let's go. Look at that. He's doing it on both ends. Heart of a champion. This is a guy who deserves the bag and then some. And that is going to be an offensive foul. Raptors are going to get the ball right back. Mr. Fred VanVleet, man. I don't want to hear any VanVleet slander because that's one dude who does not deserve it in the slightest bit. Here's Gary Trent Jr. now. Big time possession here for the Raps. Down by 5. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Step back 3. Short. Offensive rebound goes to Flynn. Flynn gives it back to Gary Trent Jr. Trent Jr. to Siakam. What a bad pass. Are you kidding me? Wow, man. Siakam is making non-winning plays right now. Like, that is frustrating. I get you don't want the ball in your hands, but you are losing your team the basketball game. What kind of pass was that? I don't believe how Raptors Twitter can keep defending this guy. I don't. I honestly don't. I really don't, man. Like, it's evident. Like, this is not... This has not been good whatsoever. And right now, Siakam for 3, And he can't make that. Siakam's a liability right now on the floor, guys. He is a liability on the floor. And that three is good by Ingles. 88-78. The Utah Jazz have blown the door wide open. Oh, man. This is tough to watch right now, man. Raptors down by 10. Can they get some type of production going here? And that was a bad pass by Malachi Flynn. Here come the Jazz. And Rudy Gay lays it off glass and in. Siakam thought about the three, not going to take it. Here's Flynn for three. Another miss from Malachi Flynn. And Malachi Flynn has gone ice cold. 1 of 6 from 3. And his dad's definitely not going to be happy about watching all of these Flynn bricks. Yeah, Flynn is 1 of 6 from 3, man. What was that? That was like a yell. What the hell? Gary Trent Jr. at the line. And like I said, he and Van Vliet have been great tonight. Combining for 44 points and counting. Take care of Rift. Yeah, literally, bro. The game turned on that turnover. Straight up. I mean, the Raptors were down by 5, I think, when that happened. And now they're down by 12. Gary Trent Jr. for 3, no good. Sounds like a fraud. 90-78. This game is getting out of hand, man. The Raptors were looking really good. And that third quarter hit like an avalanche. Luka only live stream the Maple Leafs from now on. Nah, I can't do the Leafs. The Leafs piss me off too. Gary Trent Jr. misses back-to-back threes. All right, well, Gary Trent Jr. and Van Vliet have combined for 45, but the Raptors still find themselves down by 12. Listen, like I said, when you're without OG and your talent needs to be good, you need to find offense from somewhere else. you need all 5 of your starters to step up. And right now, Siakam's been struggling, and, you know, Scotty Barnes has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Hopefully he can get some more minutes in this fourth quarter, and he could get a lot more touches. I want to see Scotty Barnes try to get it going too, because with OG out, Scotty's going to get a lot of looks, you hope. What do I do with Siakam? I don't know, Alan. I really don't know, man. I mean, for everybody quick to say trade him, think about it, though, hypothetically, guys, and realistically. It's going to be tough to move that contract. Like, who's willingly going to take that on? There's not going to be too many teams in the NBA. So I don't even know what the trade market would look like. I don't know if it'd even be worth it at all. So you can't even go that route potentially at all. So you're just going to have to somehow make it work. And I guess just we got to be, you know, collectively, everybody's got to be patient. And hopefully it works out for the better long term. But yeah, like the market value is not good at all. I would at least think it wouldn't be good. Decker got waived. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Yeah, listen, bro, you're 10.5, man. I said it looked good, and I don't know about that anymore, man. Oh, man. Hopefully the Raptors can go on a run, but that was rough. All right, guys, we got 275 in the chat. Everybody slap that like button. Sub to the channel, guys, if you are new. Let's hit 25.4K. All y'all subscribe and ring that bell. Let's go. Raptors, Jazz, fourth quarter action. Let's get these subs up. Hopefully we can hit 25.4 after the stream. Sub it up, guys, for more live streams and videos. All right, back to the fourth quarter. Here we go. Last quarter. Can the Raptors come from behind? And Ingles hits the three, and Nick Nurse has Banton, Barnes, Birch, Van Vliet, and Mihailuk. Romeo says, go, 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 Jazz. I might have added a couple goes in there, but listen, right now the Jazz are in complete control. They're up by 15. Most of us here have been supporting Siakam, but it's clear that his mind is on the game tonight. Yeah, tonight was just an awful game by him. I love Siakam will support him when all don't. Freddie missed the three. Mihailuk for three. Can't get it to go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Clarkson for three. No good. Offensive rebound Angles. And this has just turned into a three-point shootout for there. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That's going to be a travel on Gobert. Gay. The Jazz had a three-point shootout. And Gay hits the three. This game has been busted wide open. It is an 18-point lead, man. That third quarter completely wiped the Raptors out. Scotty Barnes hits the J. Three no good. All right, guys. So, I mean, Raptors are in tough right now. They're down by 16. Can they miraculously come back here? I don't know. And they got a tough back-to-back coming up tomorrow against the Kings. Raptors are 1 game under 500, in jeopardy of being 2 games under. Here's Luke for 3. Can't get it to go. What's going on, fourth quarter sports? They're stinking up the joint right now, man. This game's tough to watch and stream, to be honest. Go Jazz, there's 1 round left. Listen, Jazz fans, if you are in here, guys, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell. I'll be dropping some Jazz content throughout the year as well, so you don't want to miss it. Sub it up if you are in here. The Raptors gave up, you can see it. Man, that first half looked really good, too. Let's go, guys. Let's get this sub count up, man. We're at 25,317. Can we get 25.4K? Everybody in here, please do me a solid favor. Smash that subscribe button. Hit that bell to stay notified on all my live streams. I can use a subscribe right now because this is just getting out of hand, man. Oh, what a big boy block. And that's good sportsmanship right there by Rudy Gobert because he blocked the heck out of Banton. But he went to go pick him up right after. That's good sportsmanship. I thought he was staring him down. Yeah, man, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow, Ross. I won't even be able to be honest. And I could use the off day because this has just been tough. Who knows? Maybe the Raptors win tomorrow. And Banton gets a free throw to drop. So Nick Nurse is going to run out this lineup right now. See if they can spark something. I don't know. We'll see you guys. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see you. I give you a subscribe. Thank you, Darcy. Yeah, I love Fred's motor, man. He doesn't give up. Well, right now, Siakam is not playing as Birch can't get it to go. And that 3 is good. And Rudy Gobert, man, has torched the Raptors. Timeout. Poor Luca streaming constantly. No, listen. At the end of the day, I mean, losing sucks, but I do enjoy watching the games with all of you, and I enjoy hanging out. So I do appreciate everybody in this live stream, despite a blowout. It does mean a lot. But yeah, Raptors got to be better, man. Because if they play like this, they're not winning tomorrow night, and it's gonna be a long West Coast trip the rest of the way. So what's it gonna be now? 0-5 with Siakam. That narrative is just gonna keep getting louder and louder, man. I don't care what anybody says. That narrative has already been loud, and it's going to keep on getting louder as the Raptors are on this losing streak. Tony says, bro, we can't get Scotty the ball. He calls for it, but he doesn't get it. Yeah, man. I don't understand. Feed him the rock. You have nothing to lose at this point. Fourth quarter sports. Guys, go check out fourth quarter sports. He does it good, man. I love his live streams. Very enjoyable. Highly entertaining. Definitely go check him out. Siakam 4 points. Oof. LOL, trade him. Luka planning to watch the Kings and Warriors game this weekend. Well, even if I don't stream tomorrow, John, I'm definitely going to still watch the game. Maybe I'll be at a bar. I don't know yet, but yeah. When we can start reading into the 0-6 record of Siakam and going from top defensive team to one of the worst. Yeah, I know. That's the question, man. I think it's going to be 0-5. If they lose tomorrow, it'll be 0-6. But nonetheless, 0-5, 0-6. We got to start looking into it. Siakam lost the confidence a long time ago. Yeah, straight up, man. Yeah, man. No worries. Maybe we'll do a joint live stream one day. We'll figure it out. We were tanking, LOL. Is Donovan hurt? Not that I know of. He's probably not playing now because this game is a blowout. So why would you play your best players? Hey, guys, just got back from first half. How are my Raptors doing? They're getting blown out, man. Do I think Siakam's worth $30 million? Is that a question, bro? You know my answer to that. Come on, man. I'm sure you know my answer to that. Gary Trent Jr., man. I tip my hat to this guy. He and Van Vliet have been unreal tonight. They have battled. These are guys I want on my team. I want guys on my team like Gary Trent Jr. and Van Vliet who, despite getting blown out, they are playing hard. They are not giving an inch. They are playing to the final whistle. You need guys like that. And OG would be doing the same if he was out there. I want guys like that on my team. Here's Scotty Barnes. Can't get that shot to fall. And can we all, and guys, when can we talk about the narrative as well of Barnes not looking the same since Siakam returning? Because you look at Scotty Barnes, I know he had that little bit of an injury, but he has not looked like the Scotty Barnes that started the season off. And as soon as Siakam got inserted into the lineup, it's like it's taken away from his game. It's taken some of the touches. It's taken some of his floor spacing away. Because the eye test and the number test suggest that Barnes has not looked the same or been the same since Siakam returned. So that's just another narrative to read into. But there's just a lot you can play back and look into with this now 0-5 Siakam back to the lineup experiment as Gary Trent Jr. continues to fill it up, man. This dude, he's awesome. Gary Trent Jr., man. When the Raptors traded for him, I was one of the first guys to say it's going to work out brilliantly. Go check out my video if you don't believe me, because I called that one. I'm usually spot on about Raptors guys, about Raptors players. I mean, the biggest mistake I ever made was Baines. I actually gave him a little bit of credit for that signing, and that was horrible. But other than that, I can tell when a guy's going to be good or not. And right now, Gary Trent Jr. is showing that he can be big time for the Raps. And I don't know what that was, but Siakam's going to get into a jump ball with Royce O'Neal. I said the same thing and everybody got mad at me. What, about the Barnes looking not the same? Yeah, you gotta understand, guys. Unfortunately, Siakam's gonna get that DeRozan treatment where like fans are gonna be loyal by his side till the very end, and it's not gonna be until Masai actually pulls the plug that people are gonna realize, okay, maybe these narratives were right. It's the exact same thing with DeRozan, because DeRozan was that guy who at least performed in the regular season. Like DeRozan was at least a much better player in my opinion. But he was a guy where as soon as you went against him, fans kind of came down and said, where's your loyalty, this and that. But I always knew DeRozan, for as great as he was in the regular season, he was never going to be that guy to get us over the top and make a finals run. So when they traded for Kawhi, a lot of people were losing their mind saying, how could you do that? And I was one of the first guys that came on this platform and said, this trade made sense. I endorse it 1,000%. It's going to work out. And people were calling me crazy. They're like, are you an idiot? Blah, 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 blah. And the Raptors won the championship. So sometimes I get it. When you're a diehard fan, you fall in love with players. But you just got to sometimes admit to yourself when something's not working. And this whole situation is reminding me a lot like that one, where you got fans who are just admiring Siakam, but they're not willing to admit it's just not working right now. And that's the bottom line. So, and we saw, and look at this again, struggling underneath the basket. It's tough. It's tough to watch. And I know people can keep giving him chances and you want to give him the benefit of the doubt because this is only his 5th game back, but winning doesn't lie. Winning tells all. That's the ultimate test. The numbers can be great, but if you don't get wins and there's not game-winning plays being made, I don't care how good your numbers look. Winning is the ultimate test. And right now, the Raptors aren't winning. The team that doesn't dribble. I never heard of that. All I'm going to say is this. I mean, the Raptors were winning before. They were on a 5-game winning streak, and everybody looked elevated, and they played a lot better. So we'll see how this thing goes. We gave the benefit of the doubt. We said we're going to give it some time. So we're 5 games in. Hell, I'm willing to give it 15 games, a nice little sample size. But I don't know. Right now, it's been tough. Wow, Philly rode at Denver. There you go. Philadelphia, shorthanded, able to beat Denver. That's without Joel Embiid tonight, right? This is looking like a 500 team, 8 seed. 8 seed would be a... Well, guys, I got a video on YouTube, The Truth About Pascal Siakam, and it got a lot of hate, but, I mean, that's a video you're going to play back, whether it's a couple months from now or a year from now, and you're going to say, yeah, he was right. Because, like I said, I know when a player has that it factor, and right now, the eye test is suggesting things have not been the same. And we'll see. We'll see how, you know, the Kings game goes. We'll see how the Warriors game goes. But right now, it does not look good at all. And I got to credit Tim McAuliffe, too, because he was on the same page as me about looking into this and, you know, suggesting that it could be a big issue, that the Raptors have not won a game since Siakam has come back. And I agreed with everything that he said because those are some of the points that I made on my YouTube channel. And again, people kept saying, you know, give him time, give him time, give him time. We'll give him time. And right now, it's 5 games in. We'll continue to give him more time. I mean, I'm willing to be patient. But we just got to see the wins, man. We got to see the wins. And right now, we are not seeing that. And we are not even seeing close games. As this is a total blowout. As Donovan Mitchell hits the 3. I guarantee you guys, if OG was healthy and the Raptors had the lineup before Siakam came into the mix tonight, I'm not saying they would win this game. But I guarantee you this game is a lot closer than it is now. I guarantee you this game is a lot closer than it is right now. If the Raptors have OG healthy, with Barnes and Siakam not there, this game's a hell of a lot closer. And I said the Raptors were in a good position. I mean, a couple weeks back. Yeah, I don't know if they're in a good position anymore. Because I did think adding a talent in Siakam, who obviously is an all-star, was going to add another layer of offense and, you know, defense and be a good fit with this team. But right now, it does not look that way. So we'll see how tomorrow night looks, guys. We'll see how tomorrow night looks. But right now, how are all y'all feeling, man? How are all of y'all feeling right now? That's what I want to know. How are all of y'all feeling after this loss? But guys, we still got over 200 people in the chat. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Everybody sub to the channel and ring that bell. Let's go, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 25.4K. And thank you so much to my man Ace Coin with another dono. Ace Coin is more clutch than Siakam right now. He says, rough night. Need OG and Siakam has to be better. Masai needs to sit down with them ASAP. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for doing you. And I really appreciate the donations, man. Truthfully. You're awesome, bro. If you ever want to connect, man, my DMs are open. And yeah, I agree, bro. Thank you so much, honestly, Ace Coin. You are the GOAT, man. Well, at least they're killing us as Percy. Are they? It's not over yet. Yeah, it is. The game's done, man. I'm just on Twitter right now, guys. My bad. Why Siakam so bad? Blame Siakam 24/7. Who's blaming Siakam 24/7? Honestly, Siakam should get out of his head. All right, guys. Well, Jazz are going to win this game. 119-101. What Oasis, Ross. Gary performed. Scratching my head. Siakam got paid and quit. Siakam can score 20 but kills you with turnovers. Set Siakam out for the rest of the road trip. Boucher was just as bad. Yup. Me, I blame Siakam 24/7. Boucher makes a three. Siakam's fault. Fred VanVleet, Siakam's fault. I saw a meme. I wish I could send you guys memes in the chat. It was so funny. I saw it. I think it was like in a Raptor group. It's like Scott. I forgot where I saw it, but basically it was referencing the last game when Scotty Barnes had two turnovers in the final minute. And it was basically like Scotty Barnes has two turnovers in the last minute. Blame Siakam. Because, yeah, everybody was coming at Siakam after it was Barnes' turnovers. All right, guys. Raptors lose 119-103. And this game is over. Did Siakam play for the Philly game? No, right? Hey, fourth quarter sports. Thank you so much for that $5 dono, man. You didn't have to, bro. I really appreciate it, though, man. Thank you so much. Guys, go check out fourth quarter sports. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber/streamer. He's got great live streams. His production is really good. Go check him out, guys. He does Raptors. He does other NBA games, Lakers, Warriors, big NBA matchups. As my TV is having like a seizure here. I don't know what's going on right now with the feed. But thank you so much, man. Go check out Fourth Quarter Sports. Appreciate your support, my guy, and appreciate all that you do. That was tough, says Jeff. Yup. Rather see OG, Fred, and Gary take more shots. We might lose 4 straight, a new record. Wiggins, Siakam, and it's not even close as Logan. Siakam had as many points as he did turnovers tonight, guys. Thunder by. Kobe says Delano needs more minutes. This is why I don't get why people get mad when we call Siakam out. The dude really sucks. Yeah, I know, Kimberly. It doesn't make any sense. It's like you say one thing, which is factual, and people will come at you and they'll attack you. But it's like you're not doing it to attack the guy. Like Siakam as a person is incredible. Heart of gold. You know, God bless the man. But as the player, we're critiquing his game, and we're just saying, we're stating facts. That's all we're doing. And I really don't get how some people can't see that. Luka, you were right. Yeah, listen, man. I took a lot of flack over the years for my Siakam takes, man. I really did. We wanted Siakam over Paul George and Kawhi. Just turned $5 into $2.54. Great game. They expect Raptors to go in. Wait, I'm confused. The Raptors didn't win, man. How did you win this bet? Well, we'll see how the Raptors look tomorrow night, guys. Can they beat the Kings? Kings for 100? Bet on Siakam, not yourself. Gary Trent Jr. would demand a trade soon. Yeah, they can if Siakam don't play. No hate. I bet that the Raptors are going to lead at halftime and Jazz are going to win the full game. Siakam Dookie. What's going on, Divine? Siakam for Odin? For Greg Oden? What? Look like one tonight. Luka, let's bet this. If Siakam sits out for tomorrow's game, Raptors will win. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. He might sit out tomorrow, right? Because he doesn't play back-to-backs. Really cute girl that matched me on Tinder. Blame Siakam. You got to make that a meme, man. Honestly, bro, with a full squad on the floor and as hungry as we played in the first half, I can see us losing by 25 to the Kings tomorrow. Nah, I don't think it'll be that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. But we'll see. We'll see who plays tomorrow. I mean, that's a good point brought up. I don't think, because they said they're going to bring Siakam back gradually, right? So he might not even play tomorrow, straight up. Yeah, well, Colby, a lot of the times the Raptors are simply overhelping and the other team's finding the open shooter. So it's really killing them. We'll win if Siakam's a cheerleader, no doubt. I have a stomach ache. Blame Siakam. I lost a subscriber, guys. Blame Siakam. Tank this year. Siakam is back 100% right now. I miss OG. He's off minutes restriction. How do you know this? LOL. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just assuming. I don't know anything right now. Yeah, he probably will play tomorrow because it's been a full week. Listen, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, guys. Kings are no joke. I mean, they have fallen off a bit since their good start, but they're still gonna be at home. It's a second night of back-to-back, so can't take that game lightly. This is supposed to be the time for Siakam to go off while G was out, scratching my head. What a shame. Siakam does nothing off the ball. When he touches the dude, act like he Kyrie, but only handling moves his Beyblade move. Sit Siakam hype. Siakam the only one we can count on right now, so we have to live with the result and whatever he can give us. Feel more comfortable with the ball in Scotty's hands. I miss Kyle and DeMar. Take out Siakam, put in Luka. I don't know if I could do better than that. Siakam, 30 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 14, 4 turnovers, -9. Yeah, like that's what I mean, guys. Like a guy who's making $30 million a year, even on his worst nights, he's still going to at least score 10 points. Like he's going to get in double figures in points. Because if his shot's not falling, he's going to get to the line. Like Westbrook's had some horrific nights, but I'm sure the dude at least can get to like a 10-point outing. You know what I mean? Like when you're an all-star, when you're a good player and you have a horrible night, you can at least at the very worst get to the line and get points that way. And at least finish with like a 10-point night. Julian Newman, Siakam. I'm done, man. Oh, man. I'm done. Man, I wouldn't be mad if DeMar DeRozan goes on a run. Like straight up, I would love to see DeRozan win. Who's jacked? Agreed, should finish with at least 10 points, as Christopher Chu. Well, I never got a Siakam jersey, so, I mean, donate it. Don't burn it. I would donate it. I'm going to go support the Warriors. They're the most fun team to watch right now. I hope Miami does well. Yeah, straight up, guys, I would not be mad if Miami or the Bulls make a run. I want to see Kyle and DeRozan both do well. I don't know. And I've always been like a low-key supporter, I guess, of the Bulls. Like I've liked like when Derrick Rose was in his prime and at his peak, I was rooting for the Bulls when they used to go up against LeBron for those seasons. Like I was a big Bulls fan. Another L. Nona's not going to be happy. She beat everybody in the house with the slipper. I feel more comfortable with Barnes with the ball than Siakam. Siakam, Boucher, Dragic gone by February. Ooh, that's a bold prediction. Honestly, I don't think Siakam's getting traded this year or Boucher. Dragic for sure. I agree with that take. But like I said earlier, man, I don't think there's a trade market for Siakam. I don't know what you could get from him at this point. Obviously, Daryl Morey isn't going to do Siakam for Ben Simmons. He's going to want like Siakam, OG, and Fred. So there's no trade market whatsoever for Siakam. How is Barnes already better than Siakam, says Jason? Well, Barnes, I got to give him credit. He had a very invisible type night tonight. Like, he wasn't, like, you didn't really feel his presence, right? But he still stuffed the stat sheet. I mean, like, he was only 2 points off from 10. So that's what I mean. Like, when you're having an off night, you find other ways of making your team better, right? Whether it's passing to the right teammate at the perfect time, whether it's not turning the ball over, whether it's playing good defense, taking a charge. Like, Kyle Lowry was excellent at that. Like, how many times did Kyle have an off game, but he affected the game in so many different other ways? He made game-winning plays. When you don't do that, and your performance and your offense is not there at all, you're just a useless player out there. You're a liability. That's literally what it becomes. If you're having an off night, everybody has an off night, but affect the game in other ways. Make game-winning plays. Help your team in some way, shape, or form. Set a screen. Be tenacious defensively. Get after it. If you don't see any of that and the player's still having a bad night, like, there's no excuse for that. That's a player to me that mentally has checked out of the game. Yeah, okay. From Mobley and Allen. What is this, 2K? Where like you make what's that option? You make them accept every trade. I used to do that. Wow, the Patriots shut out the Falcons tonight, 25-0. That's good I didn't bet on that game. At least you'll have a lot to talk about, Luca. Stay positive, my man. Yep. If Siakam gave back 20 million, then I think the hate will be disappear. Catman, appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. And guys, listen, I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with me, for this stream. I really do appreciate it, guys. And again, if you are new, please subscribe, guys. Before you get out of here, please subscribe, ring the bell, drop a like on the video. We're going to have more live streams. We're going to have more videos, so you definitely don't want to miss out on any of the content. I don't know why I had an accent there. Content. Yeah, well, unfortunately, man, when you're getting paid all that money, there's always going to be a magnifying glass on you. I think that's what a lot of people forget is, listen, he's going to get a lot of criticism, and he's going to get his, fair share of hatred, I guess, or fair criticism because, the contract warrants it. If he was, making Boucher money, yeah, people wouldn't bat an eye. But when you're getting paid not only the most on a team, but when you have one of the biggest contracts in all of the NBA, you are always going to be evaluated. You are always going to have a magnifying glass put on you. It's by nature of the game. I mean, if this is Russell Westbrook, we're getting after him. If this is, another player with a heavy contract, Paul George not showing up in the playoffs, we're getting after him. When Siakam inked that contract, we're expecting him to be on that upper echelon of talent. Obviously not like a superstar, but a consistent all-star at that. Yeah, that's the thing, Lion Hunter. I think that's just people like just giving him a leash, giving him time. Because, listen, I think he has hit his peak. And when you play with such a great player like Kawhi Leonard, it can make you look very, very good. And right now, like, if you guys had to ask me who am I putting more stock in long term on this team, I look at guys like Fred VanVleet. Because I know when Fred has an off night, he's going to come back the next night. And not only that, when he has an off night, his defense is usually on too. Like, he affects the game in other ways. I'm putting my stock in OG Anunoby, who I have been a firm believer of since day one. I said it. OG's going to end up being better than Siakam. And I'm getting proved right every single day by that. And even a Gary Trent Jr., I think he's another guy who's going to stick around. And then obviously Scotty Barnes, but it's really early into his career. But you could tell he's going to be a good player. But the first three that I mentioned, particularly the first two of Fred and OG, I'm putting way more stock into those guys as being guys you can count on. Luca, give us some Siakam mock trades. Yeah, I'm going to have to dig some up, man. I have nothing, I have no material yet. Siakam didn't play basketball until his last year of high school. Luca, if you could ask Nick Nurse about rotations, what would it be? Yeah, listen, that's a good question, man. I mean, guys weren't, producing at all. The bench wasn't giving them any bit of daylight, and I thought Nick Nurse did a good job overall, and guys just weren't making plays. I mean, I would have liked to see again Scotty Barnes in a more prominent role of getting touches. That's my biggest takeaway from this one, but all in all, I thought the Raptors, made good with what they had. They're undermanned. Like, you got to think, guys. They're without 3 players. One key player in OG. Another guy in Achua, and Yuta Watanabe's been out this entire time. So they were undermanned. They had to go with short rotations. And, Flynn did get a lot of leash tonight, but unfortunately didn't play well. And the starters did play heavy minutes, but when you had a guy like Siakam log 31 minutes, you needed him to perform more. Siakam is the 37th highest paid contract in the NBA right now. Wow, really? Jeez. 37. This might be too much of an ask, but I'm wondering who the 36 are. I guarantee you all 36 of those players before Siakam are better players and are all-stars. Well, actually, no. One of them is, what's his name? Michael Porter Jr. And right now, I think he's kind of been struggling too. So, but it's still early for Michael Porter Jr. I mean, this is year 1 of the contract. This is going to be, year 2 for Siakam of the contract? Like 2.5 or 3. By the end of the year, it's going to be a full 3 years, I think. Yeah, because we're going into 2022, and he got it in 2019, that offseason. Yeah, so it's going to be 3 years at the end of this season. Yeah, John Wall, too, is another one. That's a bad contract. I would say John Wall, Michael Porter Jr., just 2 that come to mind. Luca, remember there was Siakam Tatum debates? Oh my dude, I cringed so hard when I saw that on Twitter. There was people that were actually making arguments on why Tatum was better than Siakam. Westbrook 44 million. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's another really bad contract. D'Lo, Pascal, or Wiggins. Tobias, John Wall, Wiggins, Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, Wiggins has a bad contract too. Oh, Tobias Harris is up there too, eh? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's the nature of the game. I guess you show one good season and you get paid handsomely. Man, I wish I was an NBA player. You basically can fool your way to a bag if you just play one good year. For Barnes to be good, you can't play him with Siakam, says Gail. Tatum way better than Siakam, says Ricky. Yeah, they got Smoking. Cap, Siakam's the 20th most played player. Wow, so it's even worse. Yeah, because, Larry was the leader of that team, Tej, and even Siakam came out. He's like, I didn't know what it meant to be the number 1 guy. I'm paraphrasing, but you could tell, he piggybacked from having a guy like Lowry, who was a tremendous playmaker. I mean, Lowry would make guys like me and you look good out there. And then, obviously, before that was Kawhi. So, most of the best players have a competent mid-range game. I can't believe we used to think Siakam was even close to Tatum. I never did. I would take Ben at this point. Still made it in time to like the video. Well, that's why you're a king. Siakam reached his plateau in 2019, and now he's regressing. 100 years from now, we'll see a 3-point line dunk. Siakam for Wiseman and Moody Kuminga. Nah, honestly, that Siakam for Wiseman and Wiggins deal at this point, that actually looks pretty good. I remember that was a rumor in the offseason, and people were like, no, are you kidding me? Man, if they're they obviously wouldn't do it now, but if they would offer you Andrew Wiggins and James Wiseman for Siakam, you're taking that now. You're taking that today. Pascal Siakam is point scheme, the thing you see on Twitter. Wow. I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter yet, man. What's the consensus? Are people ripping them apart? Are people defending them? What's the summary? Siakam paid more than Tatum, Bam, D'Angelo, Jokic, and Embiid. Wow. Are you kidding me? Tatum, Bam, D'Angelo, Jokic, and Embiid. Are you Siakam's really paid more than Jokic and Embiid right now? Shut the hell up. I'm obviously not well versed in contracts. I honestly gotta. Wow, you're not lying, man. You're actually not lying. That is crazy. I actually looked it up. Jokic is making about 29 million a year. Holy man. So there you go, guys. Next time, somebody comes at you, you just gotta tell them that. That's crazy. The MVP, and he's looking like an MVP this season. And let me see Embiid's contract. Yeah, Embiid's about the same too. Wow. MVP caliber players getting paid less than Siakam. Yikes. That's tough, man. Dude, I'm done. Like I said, I don't really, tune into contracts outside of the Raptors. But Tatum, Bam, okay, forget D'Angelo. Like, no, with all due respect to him, whatever. I don't really care about him in this situation. But Tatum, Bam, Jokic, and Embiid, like that is, oh my goodness, man. Like, what was Masai thinking, bro? Honestly, somebody brought it up earlier, and I hate to say it, but it's looking truer by the minute. I mean, that Siakam contract could go down. Could. I'll use the word could, because there's still a lot of time between now and to the end of his career. But could go down as one of the worst contracts ever. Ever. Don't forget Luke is an NBA champion. Yeah, he is. He is. Jokic and Embiid can't call themselves that. That's the one edge he has over everybody on that list. That is true. Not the worst. I'm not saying the worst of all time. I'm saying one of the worst. Again, I'm not saying, like, there's still a lot of time between now and then, but I'm just saying if things continue to hit the fan and decline, it could. Keyword could. Damn, see, I can pay more than Levine by 13 mil. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Siakam won a chip, right? So he's got that. But here's the other question, man. What happens when OG demands the max? Then you're going to have a really precarious situation. Because it's only coming that a matter of time, OG's going to be a max guy if he keeps getting this good. Does Fred think we're still idiots? I have no idea. Who would lock up Pascal after that Boston run? Fred deserves the bag. Yeah, I agree, man. Fred does not deserve any slander. He's a solid player, man. I'm a really big fan of Fred VanVleet. And it's funny because I started off not liking him. And now I do like him. So, like, that's a guy who has won me over. With his hard work, dedication to his game, his play on the court. That's a guy who's won me over. He's getting roasted pretty hard. People are angry. Numbers don't lie, man. You win, you can't say a damn thing. You lose, the conversation's going to get loud. I'll probably have a video about this whole thing Saturday because I want to give it a little bit more breathing room. I want to see how tomorrow night goes because I don't want to drop a video tomorrow and then Siakam has a 50 piece against the Kings. But I do want to, I'm probably going to drop a video on Saturday. Just talking about all this. But I do think Siakam's going to play tomorrow, right? Because he's not on minutes restrictions anymore, so he should play. He might crank 90s. I never understood the hate with Fred. Yeah, me neither, man. Yeah. Me neither. Even OG, like, a lot of people were impatient with him. At least OG affected the game with his defense every single time. If Siakam has 50 against the Kings, then he's not a winner. His mentality is strong against weak teams. That's some deep stuff right there. Who will be the best Raptor player in the next 5 years? Great question, little squad. Who will be the best Raptor the next 5 years? I'm going to say this is tough. Okay, so with all due respect to Fred, I don't think it's going to be him. It's going to be either OG or Scotty Barnes. Straight up. I got to see more from Scotty. And I've been loyal to my guy OG since day one. And I've been saying since day one, since I watched him go up against LeBron in that playoff series, I probably got to go with OG just because I'm a huge fan of OG at this point. And I've seen his whole career in front of me. But it's close. It's going to be OG or Barnes. But that's my pick of who's going to be the best Raptor in 5 years. But if Barnes continues to have this trajectory and he makes it work with playing with Siakam, because I really hope that doesn't hinder his development, it will be Barnes. But we'll see. I'm saying OG or Gary Trent. Ooh, I like that. Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, we forget about Gary Trent Jr., guys. He's only 22 years old. We do forget how young he is. I mean, I thought he was like 26. LeBron passed his greatness to OG. Dude, I still remember watching that playoff series. I wasn't doing live streams at the time. I was literally watching in my living room. And I saw OG go to work. I'm like, this dude is going to be special, man. And even though the Raptors lost, I was so happy that night. I don't know why. Yeah, I just saw like a future star born before my very eyes. I don't know. I just thought he was around the league for a while beforehand. I didn't realize, I didn't realize how young he was. Scotty's 16 points per game. That goes with the flow of the game. Siakam's 4 shots. How long is Yuta injured? I'm not too sure. Banto was taking more shots. Everything was flowing smoothly. Yeah, dude, the flow was better. The defense was better. Barnes looked better. Everybody knew their role better. Everything made more sense. Yeah, that's going to be a massacre on Sunday, man. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here in the stream. If the Raptors somehow win that game, I'm popping champagne because that's my championship. If the Raptors win that game, that's my championship. I'm popping champagne. All right, guys, that's it for me, man. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. I might be doing a live stream tomorrow night. Not too sure. If it does happen, it'll be last minute. And we'll see how the Raptors look on the second night of a back-to-back against the Sacramento Kings. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Drop a like, subscribe. Go and follow me on social media. And, yeah, we'll see how this team looks. We'll see how they bounce back tomorrow night. All right, guys. Peace out.